Welcome to Wildlife Acoustics. This video will demonstrate how to install Kaleidoscope software for the first time under Windows operating system. I'll also show you how to authorize a free Kaleidoscope Pro trial on your computer using a demo license. If you already have Kaleidoscope installed, you may launch the software one day and get a message about a new update. In this video, I'll also show you how to update an old version of Kaleidoscope to the current version. What you do next is exactly the same as if you were installing Kaleidoscope for the first time. Okay, let's start from the beginning. To download the latest version of Kaleidoscope, go online to wildlifeacoustics.com. Click on the Resources tab and choose Downloads. In order to download software, you do need to have a Wildlife Acoustics web account. There's no cost for this, and all you need to create an account is an email address and a password of your choice. Once you've logged into your account, you'll see a button for the Kaleidoscope Pro trial. If you don't already own a license for Kaleidoscope Pro, this window will provide a license ID to run a trial of Kaleidoscope Pro on your computer. It is also possible you may receive a demo license ID code at a Wildlife Acoustics webinar, in which case you do not need to create a demo license ID code at this time. If you do want to start the Kaleidoscope Pro trial right away, click on the Start 14-Day Trial button and your license ID code will be provided. Next, click on the Downloads button. Click on the Kaleidoscope icon and choose your operating system. Kaleidoscope is supported on Windows 8.1 through the current update of Windows 10. Check the Export Certification checkbox and click the Download button. I've got Windows set up to ask if I want to run the installer once it downloads. I could also choose just to download the installer application to my Downloads folder for later installation. I'll choose to run the installer as soon as it's ready to go. If there is an existing version of Kaleidoscope already installed on the computer, the installer will replace that existing version with the new download. No further uninstallation is required. Once the installer starts to run, I get a series of messages from my Windows security software asking if I want to continue with the installation. I'll click Yes and Accept and Continue for all. Once the installation is finished, I have a checkbox to open Kaleidoscope right away, or I can just exit the installer. I'll exit the installer and I now see a new shortcut icon for Kaleidoscope on my desktop. I'll double-click on the shortcut and that will launch the Kaleidoscope application. The first time Kaleidoscope launches, I get a software license agreement. I'll accept the agreement and Kaleidoscope is now running. Here is the control panel window. If you are updating an older version of Kaleidoscope Pro on the same computer and you do have a current active subscription license, there is no charge for the update and you won't need to reauthorize. You will be ready to go with the latest version of Kaleidoscope Pro at this point. The first time Kaleidoscope is launched, a message comes up asking if you want to continue in BAT or non-BAT analysis mode. I'll choose BAT analysis mode for now. If this is the first time Kaleidoscope has been installed on this computer, Kaleidoscope Pro is not yet authorized. Right now, Kaleidoscope is running as Kaleidoscope Lite. Kaleidoscope Lite has many powerful features, but if you do want to run the Pro version, you do need to authorize the computer. Authorizing will unlock the Pro features in your already installed version of Kaleidoscope. Go to the License menu. You see choices to use an annual subscription, demo license, or permanent license. Let's check out the demo mode. Choose the option to install permanent or demo license. Type in your email address and paste the license ID code you've received from either your Wildlife Acoustics web account or via a Wildlife Acoustics webinar. Press the Activate button. If there is some sort of firewall on the network connection, the authorization may fail and you may get an error message. If that happens, follow the instructions for a manual authorization. If you do not get any error message, that means Kaleidoscope Pro is now authorized to run on your computer for a limited time in demo mode. You now have access to features such as Auto ID for bats, cluster analysis, sound level analysis, and acoustic index analysis. Cloud and database functions are only enabled with a paid Kaleidoscope Pro license. In demo mode, cloud and database functions are still disabled. If you have further questions about downloading, installing, or authorizing Kaleidoscope Pro on your computer, please contact Wildlife Acoustics at support2021@wildlifeacoustics.com. We'll be happy to help you directly. Thank you for watching.